Next little chunk of revision with fractions is whenever you have to apply BIDMAS to fractions. Everybody loves BIDMAS. I don't know why people don't like it so much. It's just straightforward rules, and as long as you follow them, you'll be fine. One thing to remember is that BIDMAS doesn't just apply to particular BIDMAS questions, it applies to maths in general. So it's something that you should always be following. So BIDMAS just tells us the order that we do things in. So we do anything that is inside brackets first. We do anything with an index on it, so that's just a fancy word for a power, next. Then these two, dividing and multiplying, you can do those all together in one step. They're interchangeable, those two happen together. And then you will always finish off any question with any adding and subtracting. So I've written here that is the last step you do. So in all your lines of working out, the last line should just be adding or subtracting, and whenever you get to that stage you just work from left to right. So you don't do any adding before any subtracting. That's a common misconception there. If I have like 4 take away 7 plus 5, just work from left to right. You don't have to do that plus 5 before the take away 7, I think it was. Right, so adding and subtracting, do them together, but just work from left to right once you get to those. Okay, right, let's look at an example of this. So I don't have any brackets in this, I don't have any powers, I don't have any dividing, but I do have a multiplying. So it's this bit that I have to do first. So whenever I'm setting my workout, obviously we work down the page, we all know that. Make sure that every line that you write is actually equal to the next line. So don't forget about this wee boy here, even though we're not dealing with him yet. We're just doing the multiplying bit. So because multiplying comes before adding in BIDMAS, it's this bit that we're doing first. So our next line, we still have 1.5, we don't want to forget about that, plus these two have to get multiplied together. So if you think back to multiply fractions, change them into top-heavy fractions first of all. So 2 2/3, 2 times 3 is 6, plus 2 is 8/3 all together, multiplied by 2 1/4 is 9/4. Okay, next line, 1.5 plus, now I'm ready to do my multiplying. So have a look and see, is there anything that I can simplify? There's plenty in this one. So 3 will go into 3 and 9, so it's 1 and 3. And change colour so we know which is simplifying with which. 4 will go into both 4 and 8, so 4 goes into 8 twice and into 4 once. So that makes my multiplying an awful lot easier. So I'm multiplying now top by top, which is now 2 multiplied by 3 is 6 over 1 by 1, 1. Okay, so 1.5 plus 6, or plus 6 over 1. Change this into a top-heavy fraction. So that's going to be 3 over 2 plus 6 over 1. And then we need to add these together. Now we don't have a common denominator here yet. Our common denominator is going to be 2 because 1 will go into 2. So 3 over 2 stays the same, plus 1 has been multiplied by 2 to give me 2. So I do the same here, 12 over 2. That gets me 15 over 2, which I need to change it back into a mixed number. So 2 goes into 15 7 times, remainder 1, so 7.5. Number in the bottom line here is always the number in the bottom line there. Okay, hopefully that was clear enough. Felt like I rushed it a little bit too much maybe. But just remember, it's the same as any other work with BIDMAS, it's just a bit more awkward because it's fractions. Okay, that's it. Bye.